Good evening. Are you guys ready? We're live. Hello, everyone.
What's up, everyone? We're here. We made it. Our first session.
We're here.
Right.
All right. So, little bit of housekeeping. Part of this stream, we've launched a year-round charity event through Tiltify. We're raising money for I Need Diverse Games. They do all sorts of cool things like give funds to people who would not have the opportunity to go to things like game developer conferences, other types of conferences to help diversify the voice of people who make games from tabletop role playing all the way to video games. And just so everybody knows, each month we will be doing a drawing from people who donate to charity. So we'll be giving out free dice sets. All you have to do is donate at least $1 during the month, and you will be eligible to win I think I have 4 sets for this month that I'll be giving away. So cool. So, without further ado, welcome to Lorelwind. We'll begin the adventure by going through the cast, and instead of doing the typical how introducing you to their characters, what we're gonna do is walk through what it's like for them on the typical day. But before we begin that, let's introduce who we are. You know, like we know what we're doing. I am Dr. Psychowl. I'll be the Dungeon Master for today. You can find me at just about anywhere as the handle Dr. Psychowl. So on my right, which would be Amber, go ahead and introduce yourself.
I am Amber from Bedoni Italic Cosplay, or Bedoni Cosplay, depending on where you find me. And I will be playing Scotty, the fighter.
And then Natalie.
I'm Natalie. I'm Shield Maiden and Shield Maiden cosplay on various platforms. That's Shield Maiden with 2 eyes. And I'm going to be playing Annabelle, the rogue.
Monica.
Everyone, I'm Monica from geeksagogo.com, and I will be playing Corvina, the Yuan-Ti warlock.
And Steph.
I am Stephanie. I am Kyola Cosplay, and being super creative like I am playing Kyola, the Firbolg druid.
And Marcy.
Hi, I'm Marcy, or Dusty, short for Elegant Feather Duster, which is the username you can find me pretty much anywhere except for Twitter, which is just Elegant Feather.
All right. So, going into that same order, Scotty.
Knew it!
How does Scotty usually spend her typical morning?
Scotty is a human Viking. She lives in the Chios village on Valkyr Island, which is home of a lot of Vikings. And she usually wakes up really early before the rest of the family. She's in her mid-20s, still lives at home because, you know, millennials still kicking at home. And she sneaks out before her sisters and her parents because she really wants to check and see if there's anything interesting going around town without her parents knowing, because she likes to go on the hunts and she likes to go on the bandit hunts and the different animal hunts. And if there's nothing interesting going around, then she goes and spends her time training to be a leather worker.
All right. And Annabelle.
All right. Annabelle she's a halfling and she's a sailor. So her typical day starts by rising pretty early, having whatever provisions may happen to be available on the ship at the time. And then she spends her day pretty much just doing whatever her captain tells her to do, whatever needs to get done. She's very much a get the job done, not too many questions asked, unless she has free time and can start exploring around when she has time ashore and that sort of thing. She's also a younger woman. She's in her early 20s, and is very much the sort of person she'll do what she's told, but she can get into trouble sometimes if she's not careful.
Corvina.
Yes. I believe I have the most lengthy morning ritual in the morning. I bathe my scales in the finest of oils from the valley, and I tidy up my room, and I ask my snake friend Bakunawa to grab me some breakfast in the ocean. And this giant snake friend of mine just brings it to me. I devour it while reading through some incantations. I think I'm going to stop there. It's going to be too lengthy if I keep
Kyola.
All right. I spend most of my days wandering the wilderness. I don't really have a schedule or a clock. It's just me and my little raccoon buddy, Bolin. We hunt, we gather, we grow things when we feel like it, and mostly just try and stay away from humans. That's really the main goal there.
That's an interesting goal you have there.
Yeah, it's I don't know how it's gonna work out.
And Bjorn.
So my character is Bjorn, who is also a human Viking. He's a barbarian class, but he works as a blacksmith in the same town where Scotty lives, and actually is sort of adopted family member with Scotty's family. So they've known each other for a long time. On a normal morning, though, you don't keep muscles this nice unless you work out pretty often. So I think he probably gets up super early, has a good protein breakfast, and then goes for a run, works out, getting ready for the day, and then goes to work as a blacksmith.
All right. So on this fine, we'll say it's mid-afternoon, we find Bjorn, Scotty, and Kyola on a fishing boat heading in to Port Lochvar. And let me, just so you guys can have a see where we are. Port Lochvar is in the top right of the map there. It's not actually in the Gildenheim region, but it is in the Estravar region. And we have aboard this small, simple fishing boat, we have a few very small crew. We have 2 half-orcs and a tabaxi. And they're readying the ship for port. Is there anything that the 3 of you would like to do as the crew is docking?
I think I'm probably looking out at the town we're approaching, just sort of. I don't imagine I've traveled a ton in the last few years. I mean, maybe on our island, but not necessarily over here. So it's kind of exciting to go to a new place.
And you're very far from home.
Yes.
You're quite a ways from home.
He's leaning up against the railing next to Bjorn and is just looking in the opposite direction, out towards the sea. It's like a week at the sea, and we didn't see any sea serpents, we didn't see any monsters, we didn't see any water trolls. Lame trip. Lame.
I, on the other hand, am on the other side of the boat, being very seasick since it was my first time at sea, and I never got my sea legs.
Ooh, interesting. What's your passive perception?
13?
13? There's
Yeah?
something...
Yes, that is correct.
There's something off. Like, off on the shore. It's like, it's a weird pile of, is that clothing? Is that a mess of hair? You're not quite sure, but it's sitting along the shore, just a little ways off from where you're docking.
I make a note of it, but since it's a random pile of things and I don't feel well, I don't know how much note I'm going to make to the others.
Very good. We're going to pause here and move. Corvina.
Yes.
Being well aware that the Sea Rain Festival is coming up, and so Lochvar Port will be quite happening. Tell us a bit about how you are arriving in this port town.
Of course, with very I want to make known of my arrival, of course. I will arrive in the most fashionable way, riding my serpent friend, Kunawa. So I ride on its back, and he whisks me away to shore, to Lockport.
All right. So, do you have plans of where you would like to go? Or are you going straight?
Yeah,
tell me about it.
Yeah, so I am heading to the festivities. There is the Sea Rain Festival is happening today, so I would like to attend and buy some wares. I believe there will be a lot of shopping that I'm going to do when I go to the festival.
Well, the market will be bustling, but it'll be bustling with people who are setting up. You're arriving a little bit before all of the festivities kick off because you want to be there for all of it. So you would be able to...
Yeah, I believe...
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Yep. I believe I'm staying at the Wishing Well Inn for the festivities, so I wanted to check it out because I was really wanting to stay at the Trixie's Sprite Inn, but apparently they're overbooked. So
I mean, it is very
make
nice.
sure the accommodation. I want to make sure my room is fit for a royal.
All right. Well, while you we'll return back to our original crew. You see a serpent-like humanoid riding a grand sea serpent. So, Scotty, make me a perception check, and maybe you could see a sea serpent.
First roll of the campaign.
11.
11. So yes, because they're making a big deal about their arrival. So you look to the side and you see the sight of Corvina.
She's making a big deal about this. She's hitting Bjorn and be like, check that out. That was an option. Why didn't we write it on that?
He's just like rolling his eyes. He's used to this.
Repeatedly hitting the same spot.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And now, Annie, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy.
Just right off the bat.
Uh-oh.
13.
13. It's good enough. So
Okay.
you awaken on the shore. You have no clue where you are or how you got here. You're kind of face down in the sand. It feels like maybe something's pinching at your leg. You've swallowed a lot of seawater, but like you're able to keep it down.
Sit up, see what's pinching at my leg.
It would be a crab.
Kick it away.
It
Get up,
scurries off.
dust myself off. What do I see around me?
All right, you see a fishing boat that's coming into port, plus a couple of others. This is you've probably encountered this port, but a lot of them kind of blur together for you. You're definitely able to recognize that you were in a port town. That it seems like there is a lot of foot traffic milling about, that people are carrying lots of banners, and it seems like they're setting up for a festival. You see just off the docks a couple of inns, looks like a market street, and you see you see flags that show the Ishtravar banner, which is a red triangle followed by a black stripe and a green stripe with a sea serpent.
If I like check my pockets, my belt, like, do I have? How many of my belongings do I still have?
Roll me a d6 and tell me if it's high or low.
Okay. That's high.
All right.
It's a 5.
You have your sword. You have dagger, weapons. You have a small amount of coin.
Okay.
But that's some rope, and that's roughly about it.
Okay. I'll continue to dust myself off as I start off towards what looks like an inn.
As you are dusting yourself off, you notice that you are wearing a blue leather gorget that has a white pearl deeply inlaid into it.
Was I wearing this last time I remember?
You were not.
Huh.
Some party.
That's interesting.
It's really nice. Like the blue, the leather has been painted, and it's there's almost like scales all going up, and it kind of does like a little webbed pattern all the way around, and it like buckles in the back, and it's almost like a metallic sheen to the paint on the leather. It's very intricately done, constructed, well made.
Okay, all right, that's weird. Okay, that doesn't make any sense at all.
That sounds like something I would wear.
It's fine.
She's gonna try not to think about it, and worry about it later, and try and find a place to at least like get a bath, because she is covered in sand and gross.
Yep. So, make me a perception check.
Okay. Oh, 17.
17. You see a couple of options. So there is. Let me find my notes. There is you can see the Wishing Well Inn. You can see Trixie's. Looks like it's a bit out of your price range, just judging by the ornate outside establishment. There's also a what looks like maybe a bordello. And those would probably be your options that you can see within sight.
Mm-hmm. All right, we'll go for the Wishing Well. Why not? We'll go for it.
All right. So we will pause there. The folks aboard the ship. Kyola, you were still watching, right?
I mean, I saw the hair pile get up and was like, oh, hair pile. Yeah, there we go.
All right.
But I mean, I think my main thing is once that boat hits the dock, I'm just rushing past everyone and going like, land, sweet land.
The boat has hit the dock, so.
All right, elbows out, everyone out of my way.
we see this Firbolg pushing through past everyone on the boat, and then land, sweet land.
Land, sweet land.
I think I sort of chuckle at that. I have a lot of experience with boats, at least as a younger man, so I'm sort of like, eh.
No experience with boats. Just deeply disappointed in the last monsters.
So you guys are off the boat. Where would you like to go?
It's so hard to pick a direction at this point. I think getting a lay of the land, kind of getting a feel for the town might be a good place to start.
All right. So as you walk down the dock, you can see what looks like a row of, just off the docks, looks like a row of shops. Looks like a general store. You see like a Fletcher, a blacksmith. Looks like a curio shop as well. There's the Wishing Well Inn and Tavern. There's also, looks like in the gap, so the main road kind of goes in between. There's it's more or less, it's not quite a grid, so there's 2 rows of shops and then a road that cuts through the middle of them, and then out past that is smaller like houses and stuff. So pretty much these 2 running parallel streets are the main market area. And it looks like there are people who are setting up for a festival. So ribbons are being strung throughout the lampposts and being wrapped around it. And there are these what look like paper sea serpents and paper like giant octopus tentacles that are being held aloft with sticks, almost like puppets, and people are starting to kind of engage in merriment. It's not quite beginning, but they're setting up for that.
Cool.
And look at those. We might need to get some.
Get some. What are you gonna do with it?
Roll it. Run here and there. See how high I can get to go.
Sure.
A dog runs past you.
I'm gonna go check out the dog. Can I go pet the dog?
You can certainly try.
I would like to approach the dog.
Roll me an animal handling check.
Oh, goodness.
Someone brace yourself.
Just start out strong.
6.
6. The dog will not approach you. You seem shady to this dog. You want it too much.
Can I try to pet the dog just to rub it in her face in case I can?
Oh my god.
Yeah, make me an animal handling check.
It's gonna start like a dog pet off. I'm in for this.
18?
18? That dog
Yeah.
loves you. Like, you are its long lost best friend.
Oh.
Scotty is literally on her knees.
I'm absolutely laughing. I'm fully laughing at everybody involved in this situation. Like, it's my job.
Me and my best friend, the dog.
Like,
I didn't even want to
Like
think of
pushing
the dog.
Scotty.
Just scratch his little head. Me and Bolin saying hi.
right for me.
Oh, and that you rolled so well. That dog would gladly be Bolen's best friend.
Oh, goodness.
Oh.
I mean, I'm not gonna say no to a tag-along dog for a while for sure. So, like, raccoon and dog buddies. Let's go.
Yes.
The menagerie.
Yes. Little scraggly, almost like a mop of a dog.
Oh. I'll call him Marty Jr.
And that's how we became enemies.
And that's how the blood feud began. So at this time, the clouds actually kind of roll in pretty fast. Like, it was a pretty clear day, and then suddenly it gets dark, and there is a clap of thunder.
Someone's pissed off, Thor. Can I look out to the tide and see if anything looks bizarro?
Yeah, make me either a perception or an arcana check.
Ooh.
Let's go Arcana, just cause. Well, that's a 10.
That's a 10.
That's a 10. I'm rocking this, guys.
It's
You're
weird.
great.
It's weird. Like, it doesn't look good, but it's not all that, like, you can't really tell anything's out of the ordinary other than it's just odd that it's turning that fast. But sometimes these things happen. Sometimes storms just roll in.
If I see her looking, can I also look?
Yeah.
Okay. What was that, Arcana or something?
Perception.
Perception. That is going to be a 15 for me.
15. Perception, it's kind of odd. You feel as if your body is, that feeling when you've got static buildup, and like you can, as you're approaching something metal, you can feel the shock before it happens. That electric buildup in your body. It's as if that is happening, and the color almost seems to get saturated but then it darkens.
I'm somewhat unsettled by this.
Yes. And it starts to rain.
I think I'll look around if there's like cover that we can stand under easily.
Yeah, there's little awnings in front of the different shops, and then there is you know, if you wanted to get food or anything, there's various places to eat. Otherwise, yeah, you can get under the awning.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'll kind of step to the side under the awning, assuming these guys are not, or that these guys are interested in doing the same thing.
Yes. I'll lean against the wall with them and pack my pipe.
She's just still in the rain, appreciating the drama as she still projected over the dog. And then she kind of... So, booze? Food?
Yeah, I mean, we don't really have a lead at this point, so
Yeah.
might as well see what's going on in town. So I guess we look for a bar.
The closest would be the Wishing Well Inn and Tavern.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right. So now, we'll switch to Corvina, because they have arrived to the Wishing Well first. So, upon entering the Wishing Well, it is a fairly average tavern and inn. So the main area of the tavern is a large square with these large wooden posts throughout supporting. So in the middle there will be these big columns every so often. The tavern part of it forms or the inn, the rooms for the inn are, you can't access them through the tavern. They have entrances on the outside, so you will have to get your keys from the tavern and then go. But it is covered. There's a covered awning, so you don't ever actually have to be exposed to the elements. But you will have to get from your keys or whatever to your room from the inside. Inside the tavern, oddly enough, you're kind of surprised. It seems a little dead. There's the proprietor. What was that?
For having a festival and then the rain, it's
yeah
going on.
Exactly. So there's it looks like there's a group off in a corner table, and then there's the proprietor. He is a rather large bugbear. He's a furry goblinoid. He has brown fur, has kind of like a smushed nose, underbite with teeth that are protruding from over his top lip. Has a big scar going across an eye, his right eye, and he's just washing glasses. There's also a young woman with an apron who looks like she's cleaning up some of the tables. She's a human, has long brown hair, but she's got it pulled back in kind of like a braid with a ponytail. And she's got a blue dress with a white apron on. And she's cleaning things up.
Okay. I'll approach the innkeeper. So I'll go over there and say, "Excuse me, sir. Do you have the keys to my room? I've made a reservation here."
Oh, hang on. He flips the towel over his shoulder, reaches down, pulls out his ledger, slams it on the table, opens it up heavily. "What your name?"
Corvina Thorn, don't you know me?
Of course, I know you. Ah, yes. Looks like got you here 3 nights?
Yes, in your finest room, correct?
Right.
Very well.
That'll
I
be,
am famished. What is it to eat around here?
well, first there'll be 2 silvers per night up front.
2 silvers. Okay, here it is. Here you go. Here's your 2 silver.
Yes. Yeah, we've got all manner of booze. Got ales, meads, whiskey, a few things. Other things.
That's
We
it?
have a nice. No, I mean we've got stew, we've got turkey legs and salads.
Well, how rustic. I will have a few. Let me find a table for myself.
He gestures to like the empty bar. Except for one table that is taken in the corner.
That's where the group is, and
Yeah, so you could put yourself as far away from them as you like, or you could be that person who sits down at the table right next to them.
I will approach the group.
All
'Cause I'm
right.
feeling really friendly today.
As you approach the group, you see an elvish man. He has long blue-gray hair. The hair the color of the sky during a storm.
Ooh.
He's got one scar that goes down across his eye, and then another scar that goes across his nose. And then sitting with him are 3 very small men. One who is bald, one who has very shaggy auburn hair, and then the other who has jet black hair. And they look like they're about 2 feet tall apiece. And they are drinking heavily. The elf is not. He's got a glass of wine and he's swirling it and sipping it carefully. He's kind of not paying attention to the other 3 who seem like they're about one more drink away from causing a ruckus.
Wow. And I just brought myself right in there. Well, I will approach this elegant elven creature because blue-gray hair was my hair color 2 years ago. Old style. I will approach him anyway.
It's an old style. He kind of like cocks his head and yes.
Well, you look like an elegant creature. What are you drinking? I want to know.
I don't think you can handle this.
Oh, baby, I can handle anything. What is it? Now I need a glass because you got me all intrigued.
Very well. My treat. Any motions for another round? Bugbear kind of sighs and walks into the back to go get something. Comes back out and brings you it's served in a stemless glass, like a stemless wine glass. And the elf raises his glass. Very well. Bottoms up. And then he slams it. And slams it on the table.
I grab the drink and I swirl it around my hand. I do have like perception, like stuff. Should I roll for perception to check and see if there's poison or anything in there?
Roma.
I don't know that.
I rated
You
a
could-
little bit.
What? You could roll a medicine check. That would probably be the closest thing for.
Okay. Let's see. 14.
14. It does not seem to be poisoned.
Okay, well, I'll take a sip.
Okay.
I like liquids. I'm thirsty after all.
Okay. You need to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
And we're already drinking. This is D&D, guys.
Yeah.
17.
Ooh.
17. Okay. Where'd it go? There we go. You saved, so you will take 1 level of drunkenness. You now also are imbued with. You feel brave.
Braver than when I walked into the bar.
Oh yeah.
Party started, guys.
In fact, roll me a
Awful.
d4.
Oh.
Okay, let's see. I rolled a 1. What do I have? Saving throw to go with that or no?
No, you now have an additional 1 temporary hit point. Because
Oh,
you feel pretty brave.
Bar fight.
I think I drank that.
Alright.
Feel that hit.
Should have
Oh, we
bumped
haven't
it.
gotten there yet. Yeah.
So, we're going to switch to Annie. Annie, you walk in.
Mhm.
You see Bugbear at the bar, a woman who's tidying up. Looks like there's a table that has an elf 3, smaller than you. Like, you seem pretty tall compared to them. Guys, and then an elf. And also now a Yuan-Ti sitting at the table. I assume you sat with them after. And that you're not just standing there drinking. That you're sitting with them. So, what would you like to do?
I'll kind of just like give him like that table of folks just like a passing glance, just kind of like, all right, they're doing what they're doing. I'm gonna go up to the Bugbear, the
All right.
proprietor.
How can I help you?
Hi, sorry, one question first. Where am I?
You're in the wishing
I know it
well.
sounds weird. No, I know that. I saw the sign. What city?
Oh. Are you right?
Long story.
Fair. You're in Lochvar port.
Oh. Does that sound like...
Yeah, you...
Like, how familiar am I with that? Like, how close is that to where I recall being last?
You recall being last on the other side of the continent.
Cool! And some of that panic definitely, like, flashes in, like, Annabelle's eyes for a second, like, oh, okay. Alright. Thank you. Sorry, can I just get a room for the night?
Yeah, we got one left. I'll be 2 silver
Right.
per night.
Done.
You want anything to eat or drink?
Oh, yes. Please. By all the gods, yes, please.
Right, we got stew, we got turkey leg, got some bread, salads.
That's great.
Ale.
That's great. Anything's better than hardtack.
Right. Okay. He motions to the woman to and like she comes over and he tells her to go and get some food and she goes back into the kitchen.
And whatever ale you've got here, it's whatever you have. It's fine.
Right.
Not picky.
He grabs a glass and pours from the keg. Just goes ahead and hands it to you.
She just fucking like downs like half of it in one go. She's having a day.
Sometimes you gotta pick me up.
Alcohol clearly caused this, therefore it can fix it.
Classic. Maybe it'll solve the whole issue. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
All right.
Maybe I'll go find a place to sit. But by myself, I'm not gonna bother these other people. I don't want to trouble them. She's got a lot to process at the moment.
All right. She sits down. When you finish your ale, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
She's gonna finish it quickly. I'll just go ahead. Oh! That's an 8.
Okay,
Oh.
that'll hit you pretty hard.
I am very small.
You are very small, and you also have no clue how long it's been since you've had anything to eat. In fact, your stomach
Good
just
point.
growls.
Oh.
So you have you suffered 2 levels of drunkenness,
Cool.
which for those who are interested, I know this will probably come up as reversed, but I use the Taverns and Tankards little independent supply, independent book to go over drinking things. It's a really good book. So for 2, your passive perception will drop by 5.
Okay. Fun.
All right. So as you're sitting there waiting for your food, we see 2 rather large humans and a Firbolg come in.
Probably a little bedraggled.
dejected inside.
A little damp.
I obviously have the raccoon on my shoulder, and I'm holding this new dog like a baby.
No dogs in here. Get it out. No dogs.
This is character.
Aww.
This place seems shady.
But the raccoon is fine.
All right, I put the dog and the raccoon outside to protect each other.
They're just having their own hangout. It's cool.
Yeah, I'll get them some turkey leg and they'll be fine.
Well, once inside, I think that I'll approach the bar and be... I guess the bugbear guy is running the bar right now. And I ask for 3 beers.
That's 2 copper apiece.
Sure, I'll pay him. You know, I'm kind of leaning on the bar, like being pretty friendly. Maybe asking how his day is.
It's kind of odd, actually.
Odd?
Yeah, there's normally people here, especially with the festival.
I look around and kind of realize that the place is very empty, like weirdly empty. And I'm like, oh yeah.
Especially, I mean, with the rain.
Yeah. Yeah, there'd normally be people in here, right?
Yeah.
Well, hopefully more people show up.
Scotty has commandeered a corner. Like, pushed 2 tables together for no reason. But, like,
We are large. We need 2 tables.
Just getting it done.
we are. One's using them.
Right.
She's used to setting up for a big family, maybe. I don't know.
So, at this time, the 3 smaller gentlemen have rapidly finished up their drinks, and they are loudly banging on the tables to like try to get more booze. And
Are you order here? Scotty joins in.
All right. So the bugbear kind of looks over at you, like, what do you want?
Don't mind her. Don't worry about it. Once we give her the beer, she'll stop.
Do you want anything to eat too?
I look back at the other 2, my 2 party members. Wait, was that a yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever's ready today.
Right. Belle! Get me the special! We need
Oh, God.
3 of them! He yells out, and there's a woman,
Smash them.
like, eventually a woman comes out with, like, a little tray carrying stuff. She goes over to Annie first and, like, puts down a plate of food. Here you go.
Thank you. Thanks.
And then she goes and
Stuff in my
takes...
face.
You should probably slow down. I think that,
Oh,
like,
right.
you'll make yourself
yeah.
sick. Do you need anything else?
Thanks. Maybe more in a bit, but I'm fine for now. Don't worry.
Okay.
You go. You have work to do. It's fine.
And she walks off.
Don't worry about me.
And then comes to you guys and, like, puts it down and hands you 3 plates of food.
Many thanks.
I assume that I bring the beers over from the bar and set them down on the table.
Thanks.
And then after she hands that, she goes over, grabs the glasses from the table where Corvina is chatting with an elf who we don't know his name yet.
Is like hitting Bjorn in the same place on the shoulder. It's like, hey, she was riding the snake. She had the snake.
Yeah.
I didn't hear this. I kind of overheard Scotty. And I turn around and say, yes, it was I riding the snake.
You were riding a snake?
Amazing. So much
You
better
were
than
riding a snake?
right?
Yes, it's not a pet.
From across the room.
It's a three-way conversation from the different corners of the room.
Annabelle's gonna get up, take her plate, go over, and be like, because she's curious now. What is going on? What are these people talking about?
Oh, yes, you mean my friend, Baku. Yes. He gives me a ride. Sure, to get here so I can get my provisions. Where are you folk from?
We all look at each other.
Are you asking anyone directly? Or just the room at
Probably
large?
just everybody.
Hello, all of you, fine, beefcake looking humans.
Kind of looks down at her noodle arms.
The little one.
Just like everybody looks at me. Like,
Brady Bunch it.
I believe they want to know where you're from. The elf responds, pointing to Bjorn.
here or there. Does it matter? He's sort of like uncomfortable being put on the spot by like a whole bar full of people he doesn't know.
And he like jumps into his aid and it's like, don't be shy. We come from the island of Valkyr.
Oh.
Yeah, that.
Oh.
Trying to remember what that is. I don't believe I've ever been to that location.
Or just haven't been.
Magic.
Sure, if you would enjoy it, you seem very fancy and it's kind of very rugged. It's like, this is fancy for us.
I don't know.
Ah, yes.
Loki seems to like it there. And they're pretty fancy.
Ooh.
We are both intrigued.
We both glance. Do we
And
recognize?
where do you hail from? Yeah. I asked the elf where he hails from, or she. God.
He.
Where do you hail from?
Oh. That would cost you.
I'm like, huh?
Buy the elf a drink.
I'm not from around here.
I don't think any of us are from around here. There's no reason to be coy about it.
Oh,
Come on, spit it out.
no. I think. Tell you what. I'll tell you where I'm from. If you can best my friends.
At what?
Games of strength. Games of
And
constitution.
I
Games of smarts.
Scotty's
Not
just like,
one.
yes, and I'm like, oh god.
we need a third. Like, Scotty is looking around like, we need a third.
I'm like doing the like I cannot see it. I'm like, oh god.
Don't tell me you're smart.
Or
At this
just
point, I've-
games of drink.
Yeah.
Okay, but what happens if we lose? I think is the key here.
We're drunk. I don't think we lose really.
If you lose,
Yeah, you don't make deals with people unless you know what the bet is.
if you lose, then you have to strike a bargain with me.
I'm
That's a terrible
suspicious.
deal.
That doesn't sound ominous at all.
No.
What kind of bargain?
Why do you have any interest in making bargains with strangers, anyways?
Those are the best kind.
Is it like a team sport where we all play together against those guys, or is it like individual?
It's so depending on what you do, it'll be a basically contested or 1v1 stuff of one of you guys against one of them.
Okay.
And then
And if we win,
You're
what do we get?
I'll tell you where I'm from.
Doesn't seem worth it.
This doesn't seem like a very fair trade.
Yeah, like
How
Yeah.
And
you tell us where you're from and buy us the next rounds of drinks.
What's that?
money.
Whoa. Okay, say no more.
What do you got there?
Say no more.
and then he upturns it, and a bunch of gold is on the table.
Oh.
Oh.
Alright. I'm in. We need something to do anyway.
I don't know any of you, but I'm in.
Fine.
What are new towns
He's
for?
got, like-
Not new friends.
guys like can turn to Bjorn and be like, fortune.
I'm just like, I do not see it again. I'm just like,
What are you?
Very pointedly just not looking.
Right.
And well,
What are you on about? Like Annabelle's like craning her neck to like look up at the rest of them. Like,
You saw it's a very exaggerated like mouth. You don't even see the wings.
like push her gently. Like,
and
We're
well,
doing this.
since there are 4 of you here, and he snaps his fingers, and another one of those little men appear. This one has a very shaggy blonde hair.
I definitely stare.
Witchcraft.
also staring for sure. Yeah.
Anything odd about them other than the fact they just magically appear out of nowhere and they're very tiny? Like, do they look familiar or recognize anything of legend or?
You could,
Yeah.
you could make me a history check, but Scotty, it'll probably it'll just be a very high DC. Annie, you could make me a history check.
Okay.
Oh no.
3.
Put those dice in jail before we
Okay,
start
dice
this
jail.
challenge.
That's jail, yeah.
Yep. Weed out the bad dice.
Thanks. I roll for history then?
Yeah, go for it.
5. What the? Why?
It's the power of the elf.
Heard you so far.
All right. So he tell you what. You could choose. Do you want each of I will allow you guys to choose whichever you want. We have a variety of options. There's cards, there's darts, there's straight drinking, There's drinking and athletics.
I'll face one of your men in darts.
All right. This will be contested dexterity to so
What's your name? What's your name?
Me?
Yeah.
Annabelle. Hi. Nice to meet you. Annabelle Tully. Like reaching up to like shake her hand.
Like, pleasure to meet you, and then immediately goes into Annie. That was the whole
Annabelle, please. Actually, Annabelle, not Annie. Please.
Annabelle.
Thanks.
Updating that.
Okay, just a dex check.
So it will be Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Where did my page go? Yep. So I lost my page. Yes. So it'll be a it'll be a best out of 3.
Okay.
There it is. $11.
Dirty 20.
So, Annabelle, like the little guy goes up, throws, and then hits the double one, and then Annabelle goes and boom, bullseye. All right.
Yes, Sharon. Beautiful.
Well done.
So take a bow.
Little clap, quick clap, golf clap.
The kind of annoyed the little guy goes and throws, and it sticks into the wall next to the dartboard.
Ooh. Party foul.
My second one is a 17.
All right. So hits just not in the black part of the bullseye, but in the red outer ring of the bullseye. The kind of annoyed without looking, the guy just throws it and hits it into the black of the bullseye.
And a 15 for my last one.
And you hit just right in the red again. So it's like the elf to the side's like,
I'll offer the little guy a handshake.
spits in it and then shakes your hand.
All right, that was uncalled for, but good game.
Unpleasant.
Good job.
And then he belches really loud and then goes and gets another drink and slams it. And then belches again.
Gross.
Someone else is up.
I think I'll exchange kisses with Scotty and kind of shrug. As though, do you want to go or do you want me to go? We do a quick rock, paper, scissors.
Let's go.
I'm actually doing it. 1, 2, 3.
Wait, does winner go or loser go?
This doesn't work.
It does not work.
It does not work with the
Oh,
last
God.
So close.
You go first. Clearly we have this moment in character and everybody's kind of watching this happen and then it's just like, you go.
This is all very in character, actually.
We definitely missed the timing,
I've never discussed the rules of who decides what.
No.
Alright, so
You mentioned drinking.
just drinking, or do you want something a little bit more treacherous?
Oh.
Treacherous above athletics.
I'm mouthing, just drinking. I'm just.
Let's make it interesting.
Oh goodness.
All right.
Amazing.
Truncheons and flagons it is. The rules for this are simple. He goes and he pulls out some rope and then like ties your two hands together and then puts a tankard of ale in your free hand and then puts a tankard of ale in the other guy's hand. It's like the first to hit the other without spilling your beer wins.
Sitting back with a drink, ready to watch this shit.
Oh, goodness.
Oh my god.
Leaning against the bar.
I have an
I am
idea.
both scared and amused.
I have an idea. I aid, but not letting anybody know, but I'm aiding them. Can I do that?
You could certainly try.
Okay. Okay. I will aid. I'm not letting anybody know. Do I just privately message you then? Or how do I do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe?
Feeling betrayed already.
we don't see it, we don't hear it. Like,
Not telling anybody, because if I told somebody, then, the elf will know.
Earmuffs,
Yeah.
earmuffs.
Yeah.
we don't hear it. The players know, but the characters don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or do you want me to just tell you my plan?
Just tell, because
Okay. So I have prestidigitation. Can I just, if it does spill outside the mug, can I just like sneakily just do it and cast it? That way it looks like it's not going anywhere.
I will allow that to happen.
There you go.
Nice.
Yes!
All right. So,
I kick him.
Without cheating.
Scotty, roll for initiative.
Oh.
I thought I was gonna be rolling.
Great.
I gotta just see what I got. Oh, just +1. Okay, yeah. So 15.
All right, you will go first. So, make a melee attack unarmed.
Oh man. That's not what I thought I'd be doing. Still a 18 hit.
That'll hit. So now make me a dexterity check.
Really not what I thought. Okay. And then this is a check, not a saving throw, right?
Check.
$19.
19.
Hmm.
Not a drop spills. So you go and kick him, and he's like, oh, and then his tankard, like, falls over from the hit. So congratulations.
Rochambeau.
All right, who's up next?
I cheer. I get a little cheer.
Yeah, cheering up. Yeah, cheering for the bird. I'll see ya.
Holding my mug
Well
up,
done.
hands still tied.
All right, I get up from the table and I'm like, all right, strength it is.
All right,
You can do it, Bjorn.
arm wrestling.
Sure. All right. Who's gonna be my victim?
So the little guy with like the red auburn curly hair comes up and like puts his hand out to you.
All right. I have my arm up. I'm ready to arm wrestle him.
All right.
You got this.
18.
Let's see. That's going to be a 13.
13. So you're actually surprised. He's really strong.
He's
So
a
like
little guy.
he gets you about like halfway. So strength again.
All right.
So tiny.
Oh,
Come on!
That's going to be a 21.
So
Ooh.
you pull it like you go past the mid and then take him to halfway down. Go again.
16.
16. He pulls you back to the mid. Go again.
This is very tense.
oh my god.
Old.
Oh my god, 15.
You
Oh no.
push him down.
Ah!
Go again.
God damn it. 18.
With your full force, you slam his arm into the table. It kind of splinters a little as you do that.
Huzzah!
Get out here.
I look a little proud of myself.
You should be. Who's up next?
Only us two. Well, I'm a little bit braver than normal.
You are brave.
You are.
You are-
Oh,
There you go. It's all you.
okay.
And you think you aided me in succeeding, so you're feeling very good about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm feeling good. It's my turn. Thanks.
How about a game of 5-card draw then?
Okay. How do we play this game?
So, what you do is you're rolling 5d6 and you're trying to get basically the highest hand. So you'll roll kind of like poker. So you'll roll and then you can re-roll however many you want. And you're looking for things like 2 of a kind, 2 pair, 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind, or a straight.
Straight is
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. You said 5 dice or 6? Sorry. 5. Okay. I have my dice ready.
All right.
Woo! 2. I think this is good.
I will be re-rolling 3. Uh-oh.
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 Oh.
Aw.
Oh no!
It's okay. Give me 1 second.
Ruining it, Dusty.
Nope. That's the
Like-
wrong one.
Arms crossed at the table, like, I'm really glad this isn't me. This seems complicated.
Yeah.
Math.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like matching the cards, and it seems like witchcraft.
Welcome back.
Bjorn!
I'm kind of
Returned.
hiccup. Sorry, guys. We're back.
It happens. It happens.
Hey, he's back!
It's the law. We've been separated.
Darn it back.
It's me. I did the first time. Somebody's got to do it. I can go to Dice Joe.
Where did I go?
I don't think you'll
Oh,
fit.
God. What's
There I
happening?
am.
I mean, peekaboo DM style.
I mean, I am quite short, but no, I don't think I'm going to fit in your dice.
Unless it's like a dice jail of holding, but that can get dangerous.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
Let's go in and they never come out.
Woo! Nailed it.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going
Thank you,
to
Stream Overlord.
re-roll 3. All right.
I will re-roll 1.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna re-roll
You only get to re-roll once. It's like,
1.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you can re-roll as many as you want, but you can only do it once. So it's like playing poker.
Okay. Okay.
All
Okay.
right. Show us what you got.
I've got 2 6s, 2 2s, and a 4.
I've got a full house. 3s over 2s. Or 2s over 3s.
Uh-oh.
Yikes. Should I?
If I was watching, could I have noticed any funny business?
You could make me a
With those
perception
cards?
check.
Okay.
You know, I can also roll
Sis-
deception. I don't know if it's too late.
Sorry.
That's a 24
That is a 24.
perception.
You're pretty sure that everything was on the up and up.
Damn.
Like, you're,
Okay.
you're,
All right.
you're fairly certain that, like, you've seen, you know how to run those games, but yeah.
Yeah.
Everything was on the up and up.
Okay. All right. All right.
Darn it.
All right.
Oh,
Well, I mean, the elf gestures to Kyola. I was like, "You didn't get to play a game. Would you like to?"
I'm leaning up against the bar, drinking my ale. Not particularly, but if it's part of the deal.
I'll let you guys have it. And he gives you the gold and then says, "So when I'm saying that I'm not from around here, I mean that I'm not from this plane."
Well, then which plane are you from then?
Oh,
If not this one.
ever
So
heard
you
of,
tell us where you're from.
ever heard of the Feywild?
In Legends, maybe.
Stories.
A story for children.
Yeah. So you're saying you're from a place that only exists in fairy tales.
That's fine if you don't believe me.
How'd you get here then?
Another round. Oh, how'd I get here? That is an interesting question. Because, see, I was happily in my home. And then suddenly I'm here.
Suddenly how? Something happened? Or just out of the blue, you blink and then you're in someplace new?
I was just walking along, minding my own business, if you will. And there was some kind of like electrical storm or something. The sky,
Like what?
I don't know, it felt there was an
I point out
energy.
the window and
Yeah.
say, like that one.
Yes, and that the color did turn extraordinarily drab.
So you're just hanging out in a bar, a bunch of little guys. Who, by the way, what is up
Yeah, could they come with you?
them?
They just enjoy a good time. For the most part, as long as you beat them in whatever game, then they'll leave you alone. And you've noticed that they kind of, like, while they're drinking, they've calmed down a lot. Then,
What's your name?
oh, my name.
Yeah.
I'm Vafia.
Nice to meet you. I
Nice.
suppose.
Yeah. Word to the wise. Do you know you belong to her? Yes, you.
Oh,
To who? I don't belong to anyone. What the fuck are you talking about?
I mean, you are wearing her collar.
Oh.
Is that what this is? Sort of just appeared. I hadn't taken the time to figure out what it was.
It's quite shiny. Looks nice.
Who's she? What are you talking about?
I think she goes by Helga now. She's a sea witch, but...
Lovely.
We're sort of bystanders here, like,
I just
A sea witch.
I should just take the collar off.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a closer look at it now that someone has actually like said something about it. I was like, right, yes, this weird thing did happen also today in a long list of weird things.
Sounds like you had a good
Take it
night.
off and look at it a little closer.
Ooh, that's fun. Yeah,
Not exactly.
you can't take it off.
Why can't I take it off?
Here, let me help you.
Yeah. And she'll like move like her massive like her huge like mane of like hair out of the way, all like matted with sand, like
Trying to finagle it.
There are no buckles.
Oh, there's...
with a flaming knife.
No.
Here. I'll like pass her my dagger, like
It's fused to her skin.
Ooh, that's a whole thing. It's gross.
I'm going to cut your skin if I try.
what?
This looks like a serious condition.
Well, give me my dagger back.
Here.
sort of watching the situation with concern, growing concern.
Happen? Like, have you had, like, rings get attached, or earrings, or...
No, I've never had that happen. Have you?
Oh, no, I don't wear jewelry.
And on that note,
This is weird.
that's where we're going to take a break.
Oh goodness.
All right, guys, we'll be back in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And we're back.
Oh.
All right. So. There is a collar that is fusing to your skin.
And turn back to the elf man. Be like, okay, this sea witch. What do you know about her? What the fuck sort of? Who does this? Why?
He snaps his fingers again, and you're surrounded and submerged in water.
Ooh.
So there's there's a column
Like in the room?
in the room. There is a column of water, and you are in it.
All of us?
Nope, just you.
Okay. I could try to hold my breath and like push my way out of it.
It's solid, like when you try to push your way out of it.
Who's around me right now?
What was that?
Who's around me right now? Like, who's like close?
Basically, you guys are all you pushed together some tables, and you're all sitting around, so everybody's kind of beside you.
Oh, I was gonna check and see who's like around 10 feet around from me.
You would hit everyone if 10 foot.
Oh, that's too bad. That's too bad.
He leans forward and like taps on it. Breathe.
Still holding my breath. Still, I think she would like try and like take her dagger and try and like bash at the outside like with the hilt. Like
it's like it stabs, but it's like stabbing into ballistics jelly. And that like you're not cutting it through, it's just solid, and yeah.
She's gonna try to hold her breath for as long as she can.
Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Can we see what's going on, or is she just kind of freaking out next to us?
She's in water.
Okay, so we actually see her in water.
Yeah.
It's
can I roll
17 for the con save.
Okay, you're able to continue, but what is your? I can't remember which one it is. What is your Constitution?
+1
modifier. You can survive for 1 minute.
Thanks.
Yeah. She's gonna try to hold it for that whole. She's gonna instinct. She's
Yep.
What happens if we touch it on the outside? Or I guess I'll try to touch it.
Yeah, if you try to touch it, it kind of like and it ripples like it's jello.
Am I
like,
able to reach
shove our
into
hand
it, or
through?
does it kind of repel me?
It repels you.
Okay.
If we punch it at the same time in the same spot.
Okay. What if we punch the elf? I mean, like, that really seems to be the thing to do.
A good point.
Just like quick sidebar. Punch the elf.
Okay,
Imagine
what's
Bjorn
going
and
on?
Scotty just like both turn to the elf.
Okay, everybody's coming down on the elf. And I'm like, okay, what's going on? Explain this.
She can breathe.
It's water, right? I mean...
Right. You want to know what it does? she can breathe.
Okay. I'm gonna yell at her, breathe, halfling! Breathe!
I'm dubious, but yeah, I'm like, well.
Let's breathe. Is she here? No.
You will pass out, or you will have to breathe.
Yeah.
Like,
once she can't hold her breath anymore, then it, like, yeah.
yeah, so when she can't hold her breath anymore, she will be like gasping. And you feel like tickling along your neck. So even without you trying, you're breathing and you can feel gills.
Nice.
Mm-mm.
And you are breathing in water. And at which point he drops the water. And you're dry.
What the fuck?
He is very lucky because we were about to kick his ass.
Probably could have taken
Who
him.
the fuck do you think you are?
How many fingers?
I mean, that was pretty entertaining.
I don't know if funny is really the word I'd put
I don't
to
think
it,
entertaining is. Yes.
Oh, mortals are so entertaining.
If you recall, I didn't ask what it did. I asked why.
I don't know.
So, but he's also immortal? Is that what Elf just said? Just circle back to immortality?
Good point.
That's a good point.
Yeah, what?
You know, as another long-lived species.
I could
I'm
have told
interested
you,
in.
yes, you can breathe in water, but it's so much more interesting to watch you learn it for yourself.
Sorry, that's a word for it.
So you almost drowned a person just to make a point?
She wasn't gonna drown.
I didn't know that.
Nobody knew that, though.
I told you to breathe.
Well, forgive me for not forgive me for not believing that I could breathe underwater. It's not exactly a common thing. Believe me, if I could breathe underwater, it would have made my life a hell of a lot easier up until now.
Well, it can make your life easier now. To a point.
You're real lucky I can't read your nose. Okay.
Okay, let's settle down, everybody. Let's settle down.
She's like tapping her foot, like all agitated, like she's not.
Oh,
He gets
come,
another
come.
beer for her, brings it down.
Here, we'll get...
Jump.
does everyone want some? Oh, yes, a whole nother round for everyone.
Yeah, I feel like this elf is tricking us and getting us drunk and gonna rob us.
Oh, please.
Classic
Take the
elf.
coin. It's yours. I don't want your coin.
I mean, I won't turn it down, but don't do any more stuff like that, all right?
Like what?
Not appreciated.
Just give people some warning before you toss weird magic at them, I guess. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about.
It seems rather dull, but
Oh, boo-hoo.
fine.
Boo
Trying
fucking
to
who,
plug into
exactly.
a god's amusement.
Okay, I see. You all are very upset with that. Then fine. I will let you know that you should probably get that checked, though, because you've got about 3 days.
3 days
This is
to
the type
what?
of info
Three-
that we need.
3 days for
Or
what?
at least
Does
the
it get like
halfling
tighter?
Or until
over?
what? What the fuck are you talking about now?
Well, look at your hands. They kind of have a blue sheen to them, and there's some slight webbing.
Ooh.
That's new.
That's fucking cool.
You've got about
3 days until what?
3 days until you can only breathe water.
Oh.
What is she turning into?
That looks like a merfolk.
Oh boy.
What?
Is that we'd probably all know what that was just in terms of lore, right?
Especially the Vikings. Yeah, you'd know.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And the sailor, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That doesn't sound so good, I'm guessing.
No. I'd rather not become a merfolk, personally.
So she's cursed.
There we
So
go.
You could have just said it.
Yeah.
Oh, but why? That's just...
He's clearly enjoying this.
At this point, Belle brings in a round of ale for everyone. And is everybody, I assume, drinking?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Always.
Yeah.
As you go to drink, you guys feel that same like energy building up.
Feel the same as the fight when we
dropped my drink.
met Kyoto.
As you drop your drink, and
Like, if it, are you talking about the same electricity kind of
Yeah.
feeling?
mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, then yes. Annabelle would have just, like, full on just dropped it. Like, no.
Okay.
Nope.
I need everybody to roll initiative. Everyone who's still were holding your tankard, it's now attached to you.
Great.
Oh. Guys, I've got the first nat one.
Oh no.
Oh, boy.
At least it's an initiative one.
16?
All right. Okay. 25 through 20.
Going well.
That's okay. 20 through 19? Or, sorry, 20 through 15?
Me, 16.
Who was 16?
11.
Wait, who was 16? You need to actually call out who you are because I
Iola,
can't see the
sorry.
screen. Okay.
Oh, Kyola.
All right. And then 15 through 10?
I have 14.
Wait.
Marcy.
Okay.
Show me up, Bjorn.
Working 9 to 5.
And he got a 9.
Corvina, 11. Sorry, I forgot.
Scotty, what'd you get?
I got a 2.
Nice.
You're distracted. You've got other stuff going on.
Now really betrayed by the alcohol. It's not been a good day for Scotty.
So, as you guys are Like, Annabelle, like, drops her tankard just in time and, like, pushes out. And then the rest of you, this, like, purple, gooey tongue and mouth, teeth come out of the tankard and latch on to each of you. Kyola, what do you do?
I yelp in surprise and then lunge at the elf with the hand with the tankard in it, figuring he's the issue, and try and hit him.
Alright.
I've been drinking. It's brawl time.
It's time to punch.
Officially an honorary Viking. Welcome to the Fight
Hell
Club.
yeah.
You're picking up bad habits from us.
Picking up the best habits
Such a
from
good
us.
influence.
Yeah, not used to.
Or
all this
maybe you already had those
civilization.
habits. I don't know.
I mean, I didn't spend enough time with humans to pick them up before, and now I'm just like, fight.
Alright, go ahead and roll your attack. Or
Oh god. No, would that be just an unarmed strike though?
what are you doing?
I'm hitting him with my tankard hand.
Oh, with your tankard hand? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be an unarmed strike.
So, what am I rolling?
Improvised weapon.
Which dice is that?
Let's see, unarmed.
It's a straight, like, 4 damage, isn't it? Or she has to roll to see if it hits, right?
You have to roll the
You have to roll the hit.
at least. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what am I rolling?
You
Just a
roll
D20 again?
a D20.
Okay, just making sure. That would be an 18.
That will miss.
Oh, what did this? This is some bullshit. Okay.
So you go.
So I
and,
just drunk.
So you go and like swing with the tankard, and he sees it coming, and if he wouldn't have moved just like right at the last second, you would have clocked him, but he sees it and just ducks down out of the way. Oh, things did get interesting, didn't it? It's your go.
Really starting to piss me off. I try to grab the tongue thing to rip it off.
All right. Roll me an unarmed strike.
I rolled a natural one.
You just
Ouch.
you
Ouch.
This is not gonna go well.
yeah, you go and as you go to like grab it and you can't quite get your grip on it, and one of the teeth like nicks you and you take 2 points of slashing damage.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
We're gonna die in this bar, guys.
Yes, we are.
Surprised, you know.
Next
Our
to
baby
each other,
personal hit
right?
points.
Like we're all within 5 feet of each other.
Yeah, you're all yeah.
Can I do the sentinel attack
Can you
since the creature hit Bjorn? Can I do sentinel attack?
It didn't hit them.
Okay, it was their reaction.
Bjorn critically failed that.
Yeah.
So that was
Okay.
I made an error.
Bjorn, quit messing up. You're making us look bad
Corvina.
in front of all the cool kids.
I'm trying.
Jesus.
Cast Eldritch Blast or like Eldritch Blast.
All right.
Like this thing.
You're like, it's right here. I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
I rolled a, let's see here, 1d10. Roll a 2.
Oh.
So you kind of like taken aback by your drink coming alive, and like you've had a few drinks, and so you go to do that, and it kind of whips your hand out of the way, and so Eldritch Blast goes streaking across the room.
Ah,
Would you like to do anything else?
I would like to do a poison spray.
Is that an
Here we
action?
go.
Isn't that
It's one of my. You know what? Yeah, that's one of my cantrips. But can I do a spell then? Since that was
well, you did Eldritch Blast, which is an action. So unless your spell is something that allows for a bonus action, and then
Gotcha. No, then I gotta wait the next round then.
Annabelle.
Well, since I don't have one attached to me, I'll try to help Bjorn get his off his wrist. Try to help out there since I'm struggling.
Tommy fuck that whole thing up.
Try to help him out.
All right.
Thank you.
What are you trying to grab it and pull it away?
Just gonna try and like pry it off of his wrist. Just trying to like reach up, like jump up and try to like grab, try and pry it off of his wrist.
So, strength or athletics check.
Okay.
Okay. So
I have negative strength.
Oh dang.
all right, you rip it off of Bjorn's hand, no problem. You're now holding it, so
Can I throw it across the tavern?
all right.
Just chuck it.
We'll hang on.
Okay.
Yes, but hang
Cool.
on.
I will wait.
All right.
Wait, good stuff.
So that's 1, 2.
Oh yeah, because it's the baddie's turn. Yikes.
When you hear a lot of dice rolling at once and you're like, oh no.
Oh.
Oh God.
All right. So in order, so the one that Annabelle had, it doesn't latch onto you. So at this time, you're able to chuck it across the room. And
Can I backtrack and try to chuck it at the elf?
Sure. Yeah. Make me a dexterity check.
Okay. 18.
18. So,
Nice.
all right, yeah, you chuck it, and he was just kind of like laughing at the whole situation, wasn't paying attention, and it just whack right across the face.
Yes.
So
Amazing.
then, Kyola, will a 13 hit you?
Where do I look for that?
Your armor class? It's your AC?
Yeah, I have a 12 in that, so seems
Yes, it will.
like yes.
So, and then Corvina, will a 20 hit you?
Oh God.
Oh my God, of course.
And then
Yeah.
Scotty, will a 16 hit you? Scotty, will a 16 hit you?
Oh, no. No,
Okay.
it will not.
All right.
I
So
looked at
then-
Bjorn.
We can go high on that class.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Wait. I'm not holding my shield right now, am I?
I wouldn't think so.
Yeah.
All right, let me see how much that adds.
Yeah, we were having a nice time.
It might be a +2, but you wouldn't.
Yeah, it's +2, so yeah,
Yeah,
so
that
I'm
might be
still
it, yeah.
still good.
Yeah, you're still good. Okay.
Sorry, guys.
Okay.
So the two, Kyola and Corvina, you will take 3 points of piercing damage.
Son of a bitch.
And I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
Dang it.
10.
13. I don't think that's any good.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Oh.
It is stuck to you, but you are not quite grappled by it yet.
Ah.
All right. Scotty, it's your turn.
Seeing the success in trying to pull it off, I am also really quick. So is it still attached to the tankard, or has it left the tankard?
It is still attached to the tankard.
Okay, I'm still gonna try ripping it off.
All right. Strength or athletics?
Okay. Will a 17 get that sucker off?
That'll do.
And then I'm gonna try and toss it to one of the little guys.
All right.
Yes.
Yes.
Toss it to them or like chuck it at them.
I'm chucking it.
All right. Make me
Yes.
a dexterity check.
Totally have angered these guys. 2.
2. So it goes wide. So you chuck it.
Took out a window.
You kind of like you misgauged their height. You were kind of you expected them to be a little taller than they were, and it just goes over their head.
A worthy effort.
You foul creature of no ale.
Top of the round, Kyola.
Oh, goodness. Now that I've missed my punch and I'm probably like leaning on a table, I will take out my dagger and try and pry it off.
All right. Just roll a strike.
8.
8. It's pretty stuck there. You can't quite like you start to get your dagger under there, but you're kind of worried about cutting yourself, and so you ease back.
Okay, that's fair. That's what I'm doing, just struggling with a dagger and a murder goblet or whatever.
Bjorn, it's your go.
Sweet. So after Annabelle rips the unknown critter off of me, I'm kind of like, thanks. And then I'm gonna try to grab the one on Kyola and rip that one off.
All right. Strength or athletics?
All right. That's going to be. I'm very proficient in athletics. That's going to be a 21.
You rip it clean off.
Nice.
Yeah.
I would also love to chuck this at one of our small friends.
Make me a dexterity check.
Yes.
Just to see.
We might just be inviting more people to the fight, but I'm here for
I
it.
know. It's going to be an 8.
An 8.
Good, clean fun.
You likewise your stature is just too much, and you're expecting them to be just a little bit taller and a little bit of a bala and a shot taller, but you like completely miss.
We're just too tall. It's just like
You said that low.
the
Maybe
idiot
if we
squad is
take
at
it
it
to-
already.
Oh, goodness.
Corvina, what would you like to do?
Alright, let's try poison spray this time.
All right.
Hopefully I don't miss, so here we go. Oh, the 1. What is this?
Oh,
Spray somewhere else.
I need new dice.
oh no. Yeah, time to switch.
I know.
So
The other one's out now.
the spray kind of like goes a little bit everywhere. So I need everybody to make me a dexterity saving throw.
We're like, hey, this snake person is great, and then it's like,
Look at this fancy snake person. Oh no. Oh no.
Damn it. Oh.
What'd you guys
Got
do?
it.
I got a
a
7.
5 from
Viola.
me.
Oh, yeah.
15.
11.
Dang it.
So, Bjorn, you get a little bit of the poison spray. So, Corvina, roll me your damage and reduce it to half.
I love that the majority of the damage that I am taking is from my own party members and myself. This is not good. This
You're
is not.
allowed to roll.
We'll get it
I rolled
together.
a 2, so that's 1.
We're off to a great start.
Her.
That's 2 damage.
Sorry.
It's 1. So it was 2
Oh,
damage
just 1.
reduced to 1.
1.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
You didn't take all of it. You just got a little bit
Full.
of it. Yeah.
Just a spritz.
Some of it, however, did get onto the one of the tankards, and it didn't really seem to have any effect.
Oh yeah, is that still attached to my hand even though we ripped the critter out?
The tankard is no longer. It's just a tankard since you've ripped the
Okay.
critter out.
Okay.
Critter was the booze. It was the booze all along.
I think we didn't drink it, huh?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Like,
Worst indigestion ever.
Annabelle.
All right. I'll try to help Corvina pull hers off of her wrist. Like, I'll try.
Thank you.
We'll see how it goes. Try to help her out there.
All right.
Not rolling good.
Bjorn, you can do it. I believe in you.
You can do
Oh,
it.
oh
I'm
boy.
doing
15! 15 athletics!
Yeah, you digging in deep and finding that maybe it's the adrenaline pumping through you of the like, what the hell is happening to me right now, that you're just like reach in there and grab it. And what would you like to do with it?
And chucking it at another little guy. At another tiny goon.
kind of dudes.
All right, roll me a dexterity check.
Do what we can.
12?
She goes high.
12.
Yeah.
That will be a bit of a miss.
Oh.
So they're kind of like, hey, what's going on now that like things have been flying over their heads, and they say, oh, that was gonna hit me.
It's not height. Whatever it is, it's not height. They're just hard to hit.
Small target.
You're just so small.
Should have been throwing him at the elf.
For a second, I thought you meant chucking the little tiny goon at the elf.
I mean, if I could reach one.
I mean, yeah, like definitely that's the next step.
So at this point, everybody has been detached from a tankard. So, who was originally attached to them. And you guys feel that electric energy again, and then you hear a pop, and all of those creature things disappear.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
Is the elf and the little guy still here?
The
So
little
that-
guys are
Yeah.
gone.
The elf is still there.
The elf is still there.
Okay.
The shit.
How is our friendly bugbear doing in all this mess?
Cleaning glasses.
He's kind of
In the
like,
back.
he's standing there and he's eyeing what's happening and just kind of like shaking his head and then just like walking away to go check on something.
I did not see it.
He's
As everyone in customer service would
Unflappable
do.
fantasy bartender.
Like, yeah, no.
Must be a
Not his
Monday.
problem.
at which point
Extremely unbothered.
the bar suddenly has people in it.
Like appeared out of nowhere.
As if they've been there the whole time.
I'm gonna run outside and check on the raccoon and the dog and make sure they still exist, because this is weird as shit.
Top priority.
Yeah, like...
I look around
disappearing
bewildered.
So the
I'm gonna
dog and
look
the
to the-
raccoon are still outside. What was that?
Okay, I give
No, go
them
ahead.
some stew and just walk away.
Just gonna look up at my two new human friends. Like, am I seeing things? Or did
Oh,
this
no.
place just fill?
No, I see it too. That's
I mean,
okay.
maybe
that's
they were
weird.
really sneaky.
Okay.
They could all be
No,
rogues.
no. I like give her a whack on the
No,
arm.
they just appeared out of nowhere. That's
Yeah.
It's quiet.
no, this is weird.
When we came in, the bartender told me the bar was empty. He said those words to me.
It was empty.
So this is not us being blind. This is weird.
No.
1 second. And so Scotty's gonna sidle up to the bar to... Is there anyone who's kind of struggling by themselves, or who's kind of smaller group?
You see, there's a couple of guys, a couple of human guys just sitting at the bar, and then lots of groups. There's a lot of people there. It's happening.
All right, I'm gonna go up to the couple of guys and like, hey, I'm looking for a place to sit and drink. Like, how's the atmosphere here? Have you been here a while?
Yeah, I've been
Like,
here
is it rowdy?
there are two of you.
Yeah, it's my sister. Twins.
It's been here since lunch. Hi.
I like lean over and I'm like, okay, what the fuck? To Annabelle, I should say.
I
Could I buy you a drink? You're tall.
Oh no, I'm very tall. You're very small.
I
Packed, though. I look like I could carry you.
Can...
It's okay. It's adorable. My sister loves short men.
Oh my god, I'm just like watching this like
Shit.
this is my normal. This always happens.
is she like this all the time?
it's the
Unfortunately,
festival.
yes.
And I'm
This
gonna
is
push off
normal.
from the bar.
I don't think I called your name, by the way.
Sorry, I'm Bjorn.
Oh, hi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Annabelle, right?
Annabelle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
thanks for earlier.
Of course, yeah. No problem. No trouble.
Also, sorry about the thing. I like gesture at
That- yeah, I mean,
cast detect
you don't have anything to
magic?
apologize for.
the, empathy.
Appreciate it.
Detect magic? Can I just do some druiding? Just
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, please.
I am not magic.
I'm being
now that the
productive.
animals are
Me
okay, like detect magic.
So, the elf, all of the elf magic, the collar, also magic. Corvina may have some magical things on her that glow. And then oddly enough,
Maybe.
the bugbear.
Ooh, the bugbear.
Hmm.
I really want to roll. Let's see here. I roll perception on the bugbear and see if it's magic I'm familiar with or what.
That would be an
what's going on.
arcana check.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
Can I help with advantage? Is that a thing?
Yeah,
19.
you could assist.
Roll a 19.
That seems like so. The way Kyola describes the magic that's emanating from the bugbear, you it's actually very similar magic to what's emanating from Annabelle. That looks like it's transformation.
See, bartender.
Oh, that might be the sea witch, you guys.
Or maybe he's got some other similar sort of thing happening to him.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
because the elf is right there.
Owned by the
He's
sea
like,
witch.
oh yeah. He was rude to my sister.
Once I've sort of caught my bearings and also am reminded that the elf is standing right there, I'm gonna turn on him fairly abruptly and try to grab him by the front of his shirt angrily. I'm like, you have a lot of explaining to do. You clearly know what's going on here, and you're screwing with us. We want straight answers.
And is his sister the sea witch? Is that what he just said?
Say anything, but she's gonna flex and look very annoyed.
You want straight answers, and yet you pulled
Yeah.
me in this close. That doesn't seem like a straight answer is what you want.
Listen, you just keep talking in circles. Just say what you mean.
Okay.
Speak plainly, please.
Fine.
For once in the time we've... Alright.
The sea witch is not my sister. My sister?
Who is she then?
It's Helga. She's... I don't know. She likes to collect pets and things and baubles. Yeah.
Well, short, but she's not a pet.
I'm gonna go...
Where
I'll chuck
did
my
you
entire
find
dinner.
Helga?
Ugh.
Oh, like this.
What about your sister?
Some little mermaid ass shit.
My sister. So she has this whole shtick where she disguises herself as some old crone, and then she goes from person to person, being like, "Woe is me. Can you help me?" And then when they inevitably turn her away because she's rude and a crone, she gets all mad and then shows her beautiful self, and then she curses people. It's kind of her thing. I feel like it's very
You two seem
hoity-toity.
to have a lot in common.
I mean, I don't curse people. I just fuck with them.
In terms of being frustrating, at the very least.
But didn't you also say earlier that Helga was the sea witch?
Oh yes, Helga is the sea witch. My sister is Vasimir.
And she has the one who did the thing to the bartender.
Yes.
Is it a similar power to the witch? Like family? Relative?
I feel like
Same school?
this little dude's
Excuse
lying.
me.
Village?
I mean, do you think that all fey creatures are related? Are you two humans related? You look alike.
They look exactly the same.
They do
Just
look.
gotta go.
You guys do look the same.
You do look like...
Flips
do.
that way, my hair flips this way. It's completely different.
Complicated.
Ew.
What if you flipped your hair back the other way?
Okay, we're getting off topic. Mister, the dude with the bugbear, fine. How do we find the sea witch and fix her problem?
And how do we all do this?
Just flip your hair the other way, right?
You can find the sea witch usually in the cave on the island on the inside. Do-do-do-do-do.
Looking at the map.
Yep, there is a cave just off the coast, in the Gildenheim region. Take you probably about a day to get there.
See, I knew that you could give us straightforward answers. Is this really so hard?
But it is entertaining.
Okay,
Gods and
haha,
trickery.
very funny.
Gods and
Terrible. Terrible.
I don't see us laughing.
And then when we get to this cave, what then?
Then I assume you go and try to find Helga.
Any advice? You clearly know this woman, or know of her.
At least are more familiar with her than we are.
I could give you a map, help you get there, but it'll cost you.
What'll it cost us?
Just once.
We have this bag of gold.
I give him a little shake.
Get on with it.
Slightly intimidating shake.
Bear down upon him.
Staring up at him angry.
He wants to...
You like have the chair on the table and on top of the chair.
There we go, yeah. Annabelle standing on top of the table. Like,
To die. Give me all the hit points.
People in this bar seriously while we were doing this fight. How did we not hit them with a table, dude?
Fade trickery bullshit, I'm sure.
yeah.
Freaking
Pretty
gods.
shit.
Let me tell you. Trickery.
Well, okay, we
and
don't know that
deceit.
he's a god, but this is
Certainly not
clearly-
immortal if he's immortal.
He did call us
I
mortals
sincerely doubt
in a
he
very
said it.
condescending way.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's godlike behavior.
Or at least like long-lived trickster fae behavior. You're not like.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he knows Loki. You don't want to know Loki.
Yeah.
He knows of Loki. He didn't say he knows.
Loki's the most fun though. Like.
He has such bad ideas, and the consequences have such high range. Like, it escalates between setting a bar on fire to, like, tipping cows over. It's, you know.
Well, so many cows. So many cows.
Cow tipping. Is this a thing Patty did in her
Also,
youth?
Listen, it gets bored.
How you build
Not a
muscle.
lot of
is
things
tipping
to
cows.
do. You can only
Probably-
sit around campfires and listen to stories before you gotta go tip a cow.
Right. Oh, it's
Cows are bigger than me.
A lot of
I'll
things are
save you
bigger
next
than you.
time. I'll
Alright.
help you.
That's
I
true.
think if you
That's
just get
very
one
true.
start,
I'm better at hiding, though. I will say that.
Hmm,
More hiding places for people who are tiny.
true.
True, it's really hard to hide when you're this tall.
It is very hard to hide.
I just stand behind Bjorn.
But I can be invisible, so I hide the easiest.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you go invisible and Bjorn stands behind you and I stand behind Bjorn, does it like go
Feel
through?
like shivery.
I think that it'll hide my boots.
Alright, the link should be, for the Tiltify, should be working now. And...
I can technically attempt to hide, even when I am obscured only by a creature that is at least one size larger than me.
You can just always hide behind me. I'm the big one.
Yeah.
It's a valid strategy.
Right? All the nods.
I mean, I'm a small creature, so I can hide behind any of y'all.
Yeah.
It's great.
I mean,
Halfling.
offer me something interesting. Like, you don't need your shadow, or
No one give him their shadow, for the love of Christ.
Yeah.
I don't like the sound of that.
you know, just something interesting. Maybe everything you eat tastes like chicken, or you know,
Sounds awful.
maybe your blood's no longer red. Who knows? It could be fun.
Is Marty Jr. interesting?
No.
Oh.
Dog.
Damn it. Hey, I just met that dog today. I'm not that attached.
The betrayal.
Nobody.
That's how my dog.
I have this dog I just picked up on the street. You seem above board. You won't do anything weird,
He
right?
looks really ashamed at you right now. Like, it's just disappointed.
Who's Marty Jr.? Wait, the dog? Wait.
And yet the dog still doesn't
It's-
want you, Scotty.
It's a long story.
So sad.
All right.
Oh. Survive another day, Marty Jr.
I mean, I've got
Do you want this
Small
thing
axe.
once you get it off of me? I don't
Oh,
know.
no, you can't. You've already made your bargain.
Ooh.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
Well,
I didn't make a bargain with you.
no. I can't make a bargain with you. You've already made a bargain with someone.
No, I haven't.
Haven't you?
Well,
That's
you
what
mean the
your
collar
is for.
thing?
I never asked for this. A bargain implies that you actually have to ask for something and then get something else in return, like an exchange. I never.
Do you remember everything?
You
Are
exchange
you
your memory.
sure you didn't make a bargain?
I don't recall making a bargain.
seems like a really terrible way for her to fulfill her end of the bargain if she can't remember what the bargain is. Someone didn't think this through.
Well, unless she already did.
She already did. That's why she doesn't remember. She bargained her memory of
Yeah.
whatever happened prior to her arriving to port.
Once you sign that contract.
Yeah.
This-
Oh, well, anybody got anything interesting?
I don't like any of these implications. All right, okay, huh. Annabelle just going into like existential crisis for a moment, like.
I am definitely not the most intelligent one in this party, and probably not going to be the one coming up with a clever idea here.
Bjorn on that one. I'm like going through my inventory and I've got like 2 small axes, a bigger axe. I'm like going through weapons, going like this one, shield.
All I
Can
need
I
is
give you my voice?
your voice.
Are you sure about that?
That is
I mean, like, for an
interesting.
indeterminate.
Doesn't some magic? I mean, you were using magic, weren't you? Doesn't magic need like magic words and that sort of thing? Don't you have to?
Oh, God damn it. You guys are making me think things. I tried to give her my dog and she wouldn't take it. What?
An amount of time.
I mean, if you want to, I'm not going to stop you.
Like,
But-
6 hours? 10 hours? I don't know.
Tell you
Like,
what.
what's the
A
duration
map's
of this
not that
voice giving?
valuable.
What if I had your face for 5
Like
minutes?
some Arya Stark stuff?
Oh my god.
For five minutes? Oh, God.
No.
You know, I'm not that hung up on looks, so I'm gonna go with, sure, 5 minutes of FaceTime.
Oh my gosh.
For a map. That seems like a reasonable trade.
I'm
Possibly.
suspicious of
5
this.
minutes.
Maybe. I don't love it.
Oh yeah, big suspicious.
I don't love it, but like, yeah, sure. What the fuck ever.
Very good.
I don't like it.
And
I
then
like it
out
less
of
now.
nowhere, he pulls out a map that he actually pulls out a couple of maps. One which is the navigational maps to get to the cave by boat. It does outline that there are 2 paths you can go, that there are 2 entrances that you can actually take your boat and go into the back entrance of the cave, or that you can enter by going through land. So, he also gives you a map of the cave for when you're in there.
Just for 5 minutes of FaceTime.
I mean, he could do something really awesome. Maybe, like, he makes you a celebrity? Well,
I get like a Mike Tyson face tattoo. Is that what we're doing?
I have a feeling he's gonna
Sometimes I think that's what you're thinking.
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna be a wanted criminal within 5 minutes. Is what's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
But like,
Somehow. Yeah.
And here you go, and it's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Not exactly say the same.
I don't like you.
He downs his drink, and then he gets up and starts walking towards the door.
We should ask more
What
questions. Like,
about-
what happens to her while the face is gone? Is she just no face? Does she get his face?
That's a good question. Yes.
Over guys,
Do
He
you
continues.
trade?
He just walks, and like as you guys are like,
Oh my god.
Fuck you too.
This seems like
Can I vote we skedaddle? Just get out of this town where I'm about to be a wanted criminal, please.
well,
I
okay, but he didn't say it was now.
when
Oh, that's true.
they
He didn't
what would
say.
happen?
Okay, that's fair. I mean, like, whatever.
What we need to do is we need to get a face mask. So at any time things get weird, we could just throw a face mask on her.
Yeah.
Would.
Yeah.
I like this so much less. I wanted my voice gone for 5 minutes.
Sorry for dragging you all into this. I don't even know any of you. But
Well, seems like we're all in it together now.
Seems like
I
an
can-
adventure.
I can navigate on the seas. I can handle a ship or a boat to get us there a little faster. So
Can I open up the bag of gold and see what's in there?
you are
Wait,
looking.
is it still there?
Yeah, it's still there.
okay.
At least you left something of value.
You're looking
something.
at about 300 gold pieces.
Well, not for nothing. We are looking for magic users. Maybe it's worth talking to this witch. I sort of look at Scotty.
You two are also?
Yeah, more or less. We're not entirely sure what it is we are looking for, but it's as good a
Keep
thing
an
to
eye
try
out
as
for
any, huh?
witches. Yeah,
Well,
and
if you're willing to help me with this, then I'll help you with whatever you're looking for. Fortune. As in, what does that have to do with anything?
Is this another wink, wink, nudge, nudge?
wink, wink.
What do you mean, fortune?
Don't just
We
ignore her. I like shove her.
Just go to the
Scotty
one.
passes out
Oh,
60
that's a
gold to
gold.
everybody.
Ah.
We each get
Thank ya.
60. we have a little bag. Anyone need a baggie?
I'm all right.
I think you can keep the bag.
I am. What color is it?
The bag?
Bag?
Yeah.
It's. What color do you want it to be?
Wow.
Big question.
Oh,
Hmm.
I think your audio cut out.
Yeah.
okay. Purple?
Purple.
Purple? It's red.
Just a,
Yeah.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was
Yeah.
coming.
Scotty's terrible, very awful day continues.
Nothing is quite right today.
Scotty's terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day.
Oh.
So it's getting to be about like 6 or 7 in the evening. There are, I mean, this is a port town. You could probably procure a ship for coin to be able to get there. But
From looking at those charts, does it, at least going by sea, does that look like that'll take a full day? Or would going by sea be shorter than overland?
going by sea will be shorter, particularly because the wind will be should be blowing in your favor. Yeah.
we
going-
procured
Well, we could set out tonight, but that would then have us running the risk of sailing into the night, which isn't too big of an issue. It's not a terrible problem, all things
Day of
concerned.
travel.
But it wouldn't take us quite as long if we go by sea,
He said 3 days.
judging by
Right.
days. Yes.
Well, it's worth
And
considering.
1 day of travel.
And 1 day of travel. 3 days, assuming from today, so
I mean, we just arrived,
guess-
but given the time frame, it might be the right decision.
You only have 3 days.
if you'd all be
Well,
willing.
you can only breathe water too.
Exactly.
You have to remember
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, like if we leave now, we'll get there tomorrow.
That's true.
Wait, is it 3 days by land or 3 days by sea?
3 days.
Neither.
before the
It's
curse.
like 1 day of travel. 3 days for the curse.
Okay.
Is it 24 hours or is it like 12 hours a full day? Like if we engage the boat now, would we get there by like early mid-morning? I don't.
We can find out.
I
I
like
think we just gotta give it a
Yeah.
shot.
Let's find
Uh,
out.
Can
Let's get
are
ourselves a
we
ship.
getting a
Okay,
ship
but
to
also
there,
like
or are we
the storm that's out there. Have we forgotten about that weird storm?
It's still
Is
there.
it still out there?
Yeah, what's up with the storm?
Can we get a little weather?
It seems like if you get up and go to the window to check the weather channel, and you see that it
How
has
hard is the rock swinging?
it seems to have cleared up. It's still kind of drizzly, but it's definitely
We can
not
get
as
a
weird.
ship. So
Get our
someone
asses
else
on a
can drive
boat.
the ship so we can actually sleep, then we can definitely do that. But if we're going to have to navigate it ourselves, then we would.
I know my
stay
way.
up all night.
I know my way around a boat,
Well,
at least.
Yeah,
And if I could have a couple hands,
I've sailed before.
and shifts.
I feel like with 300 gold, we can definitely like hire a smallish crew and call it a nap.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, yeah, a few deckhands.
At least the owner. Most boats for hire come with a captain, I imagine.
We also see if
Let's see what we can find.
we
To
know
the docks.
Captain Morn. She has a small. See if she's ready to go back out again.
We did just come off of a boat. We could ask if they have their next charter.
Turn right on around.
True.
Now,
May as well.
sea serpent.
Since we already know the captain.
Also, sea
How many
serpent is a good
can your
point.
serpent carry?
Yeah.
How many can your serpent carry,
Um,
Corvina?
how many can my serpent friend Baku now carry? By the way, he's a sizable creature.
Sizable creature, but let me. I'm inclined to say just you, given
Sorry guys.
given everything.
Can it tow a, like, rowboat? Large rowboat.
Oh. Would you be able to handle that, Kiola?
I'm not doing it. I'm hoping for like a land-based travel and just giving ideas.
Okay. So do
Learn that
we
if we
want...
leave and we don't have assistance, it'll be very exhausting.
It's true.
Especially since.
Why don't we see if we can find your this boat that she came in on? Start there.
I think that's a good idea. It's a place to start in any case.
Indeed.
Dinner?
If nothing else, and they may be able to guide us in the right direction.
Dinner.
I guess I already ate before we.
Yeah, like
So, all right.
Yeah.
We like finish our food super fast.
dinner.
Drain the.
Are we somewhat
The rest of
suspicious of the tankards now, though?
Yeah,
Like,
you're probably a little trigger shy with
wary.
the
Bring your own cup
tankers.
everywhere.
you gotta check in there. Like,
Class.
Do
Got to double and triple check.
as you're heading out, there are a few shops that you'll pass by. Just like there's a Brock's General Store. There's the Eager Raven Blacksmith. The Everything Suits You Tailor. There's Madame Fortuna's Curious Curiosities, and enchantments with a question mark. Enchantments with an exclamation point.
Somewhere that will sell health potions. Which ones of those would be
That
the best bet?
probably be
Curio or the enchantment.
Enchantments. Exclamation point.
Would like to go to enchantments?
enchantment.
Yeah. Let's stop.
Enchant.
Like a pit stop there.
can't hurt.
All right. You walk in. It's a simple shop, but it has lot of vials and glass potion bottles around the shelves. There's a few bits of worked leather armor, and there's some like gauntlets, like leather gauntlets on the shelves, and a few different swords. And then like it's basically just almost just like a counter with a with the shelves, and then there's like a room that with a curtain drawn that leads to a back room. Coming out from the when you walk in, and there's like a little bell that jingles, and this really small woman, a little shorter than Annabelle, actually probably about a foot shorter than Annabelle, She has bright pink hair that's pulled back into a bun. And she has these gigantic, like, Coke bottle goggles that, like, make her eyes look huge. And then she walks up and is like, hello.
Hello.
How may I help you?
I sort of gesture at Scotty, who seemed to be the most interested in coming here.
Do you sell health potions?
Oh, I think so. Let me go check. And she like scuttles back into the back, and you hear her like shuffling through things. You hear like something crash, and oh shit! And then the like some more shuffling and whatnot. And then she comes back out with and she puts 4 health potions on the counter.
Are you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. I just knocked some stuff over.
Okay.
All right.
Let me see. Okay. These guys will be. Okay. Can't find the purse. Oh, here we go. That'll be about 50 gold apiece.
A piece. Oh, thanks.
And turn to the party and it's like, you seem squishy, and I don't know healing spells.
I mean, I have
Me neither.
a healing spell. I can do a healing
Okay.
Okay.
from time to. I mean, like, don't super count on it. Like, it's
Yeah.
cure wounds.
Maybe we want to grab
Your life wounds?
one, just in case.
One couldn't hurt. Is all I'm saying. Like, one couldn't hurt.
I think maybe all of them, but that would be pretty much most of the gold.
I think
It's 200, and we still have to act.
I think
We
we
have
need
to
to
actually
Still
engage
have
it.
to.
Does this lady seem like the type of shop owner who's open to haggling, or is she like, my price is my price?
What?
Yeah.
No, what?
You know, someone.
You don't
Someone
know
goes to haggle.
until you try.
You try. I'm gonna roll for
Yeah.
charisma.
Tell me what your approach is.
Let's see. If we buy all 4 of this potion, we'll buy more spells.
Oh, you want more spells? And she runs back into the back. Like you hear more crashing.
Oh, hear me out. I kind of want to get, and I don't know why, but I kind of want to get, because we're battling a sea witch, right? I want to get something that would help the rest of us breathe underwater.
Oh, that's good.
Just keep in mind, we still have to pay for a boat.
Yeah.
For chartering a boat.
I don't think we should
So
spend
still
more
need
than
gold for that.
100 gold.
Kind of,
She comes back and she has like a armful of scrolls.
Okay, hang on.
Do you magic people know what to do with those?
I would rather
To me.
I would rather get us some health potions and something that would help us breathe underwater.
I guess some gillyweed or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's my opinion. I don't know. What do you guys think?
That seems smart. Is that something she would have?
Ooh.
I just don't think like all 5 of us are gonna need a health potion all at once, and like I can do 1 healing spell, so like I don't think we're gonna need.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 healing
No.
potions.
Maybe 2 healing potions. That sounds like a good middle ground, and then we can go from there. How about ma'am? If we get 2 of those healing potions, would you be willing to take 90 gold for the 2?
Make me a persuasion roll.
Cool.
Be persuasive.
No, 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 no.
Oh.
Embarrassing.
It's a 4.
Jesus.
Can I roll a deception roll?
What are
This
you
made me
lying about?
I kind of want to fast talk her and confuse her. Then she ends up agreeing to 90 gold for 2 health.
Tell me what you're saying to her.
Just shell game that shit.
So you see, if we try to get some more health potions, but there's only like 4 of us, and we're trying to get 5, but we only want to get 2 for 90. So you can give us the health potions for 90 gold, right? No, just trying to make it a little bit more confusing for her. Then can I roll for just deception then?
Roll your deception.
All right, let's hope I roll
He is
high, guys.
confused. Scotty is very confused.
16.
16.
Oh.
She like stands there for a little while.
Can I just try to smile like charmingly at her and be like, "Oh, come on, just this one time."
Thunder.
Unbutton your shirt a little. Come on.
Just like doing a little.
She kind of like looks at you and.
Yeah, I can take 90.
Thank you so much.
Thank
You
you.
are my favorite person I've met today.
So appreciated.
So she also does, like, because she overheard your conversation, and she puts on the table, there are 2 potions. They have like a cloudy green liquid in them, and there's like a jellyfish bubble that's floating on the top
Nice.
of them.
And what are those potions?
You can breathe underwater.
Ooh,
Perfect.
that'd be.
And how much are you asking?
You are my
D?
How much do you want for those? Yeah.
$2.50 a piece.
How about one smallish dog? We're just gonna try it every fucking time now. Someone's gonna take this off.
Hey, whatever works.
It's a companion for life. Yeah, you could use an
No,
egg dog
Mom.
to hang out with you in the shop.
We do have a road.
It's a very good dog. It's a very
Um,
good dog.
Lovely dog.
And
Roll,
watching us,
Kyola, make a persuasion check.
Oh God, that's not gonna go well.
Straw in the corner and say, "It's the bestest dog." Can that help her out a bit?
I mean, it might if it weren't a 5.
Oh.
Oh no!
yikes.
Oh, we're getting a lot of rolls today, guys. A lot of low rolls.
I think I'll
A
pass.
lot of dice.
Well, we tried.
Here,
Yep.
I think that'll be. I don't know if we'll be getting anything else. Can I help you clean any of this up?
God damn it.
Oh, you know what? Hey, can I use
Sure.
prestidigitation and make those potions disappear from the counter?
Ooh.
When I help her, while I'm
I
helping
make
her
them
like gather things
invisible.
up to clean up, I'm going to drop things and make a mess. And try to pocket a
There you
health
go.
potion.
Get that sleight of hand going.
All right, roll
boy.
me sleight of hand check.
He paid for the other 2. Just before this starts, do we have 2 in hand?
We still have our
Yeah,
dog,
you
so
have
it's
yours.
fine.
If you paid
Okay.
for them, you.
If everyone takes
It's a 23.
All right.
Oh!
Which one are you going for?
One of the health potions. I
Okay.
think. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll. Yep. As far as you can tell, she is completely unaware that you did that.
I'm sorry. I'm so clumsy. Here. I'm sorry. My mistake. Sorry.
Did we see it?
I'll leave you to that. That's my mistake. I don't want to make a bigger mess.
My passive.
Yeah, it'd be your passive perception.
My passive is only a 13, which is not great.
Did not see that.
Okay. I'm none the wiser.
He's helping her clean up. Like, oh man, like that's really unfortunate.
I'm so clumsy. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Okay. I'll just take it back.
We'll be on our way. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Thank you for that.
Come back again.
Thanks for everything.
As soon as we're out, just be like, go. Let's head down to the docks.
Just holding Marty Jr. like a baby, apologizing to him again.
Does Annabelle seem to be behaving somewhat suspiciously?
Do you think Annabelle is behaving suspiciously?
Or playing it real cool?
I mean, she just did the like, come on, let's go.
Yeah,
Come
that's
on,
fair.
quick like a bunny. Come on, let's go. Could be. I mean, it could be that she just, is afraid for her life and wants to get this taken care of. Could be that she did some shady shit. You don't know.
I think I exchange a glance with Scotty and kind of shrug and then follow her. Like, oh.
Everyone takes 18 gold out if you're all right with that. That's
Yeah.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. Now, what would you like to do?
Let's go to the dock and see if we can find Captain.
To the docks.
To the
Has a name somewhere in here.
Morn.
Yeah.
Morn. Yes.
So you do see, you see the same fishing boat that you arrived on. You don't see Captain Morn. You do, however, see Ancient Sea.
And that was
pretty
the
person.
navigator, or was that the?
Tabaxi.
I have.
That's the deckhand.
Right, the Tabaxi, yeah.
So I'm going to call out to, hey, Ancient Sea, long time no see.
But they do not like it.
Oblivious to it.
Human. Yay.
It's a condition. I don't know if you remember us, but we were just here, a few hours ago. Bjorn, Kyola, and new friends.
I wave.
Hi.
Hello.
So we would like to seek passage and go elsewhere. Are you guys planning on taking off anytime soon? Are you sticking around? Because we're kind of wanting to go sooner rather than later.
As soon as possible, really.
Yeah, an emergency kind of popped up.
She kind of like looks around, takes in the rest of the group. Kind of pauses with Corvina. And it's like,
Friends.
Yes, if you're wondering if I rode the sea serpent, that was me.
Hair flip.
It was super impressive.
It was I.
So this Tabaxi, she's very tall and lanky and has almost like leopard like patterns in her fur and in shades of brown, and has like little tufts of fur on the end of her ears. The captain was taking shore leave for the evening.
I know he's the captain,
Bigger
but generally, would he be cool with you taking a quick day trip while he's having vacation?
Well, she would.
Excuse me. That's
Humans, tell you what.
Honestly.
Player mistake.
Right. I mean, where are you going?
Pull out the charts. You'd point out on the map where exactly where we'd be going and which route we would want to take and that kind of, like, yeah.
You're going to Gildenheim.
It's not terribly far.
Well, would you like to make some extra gold?
Let's tell you what. Can any of you help run a ship?
That one.
Happy to
Little
help.
one.
That's a good question.
Been on the sea for years. Whatever you need.
Give me 200 gold. I can drop you off. It's a one-way trip.
What's the others?
Can
Fair
I
enough.
I'm willing if you are.
intimidate
Roller.
this?
What are you saying to
take the
try
gold
to intimidate?
I feel like someone with good
If-
charisma should charisma them.
Yeah, I was gonna
And
say,
anyone.
if you don't let us use this boat for a day, I'm gonna have my sea serpent put a hole in this boat.
Ah,
I mean, as long as we pay the fare, it should be all right.
exactly.
Yeah.
This is an urgent matter. We don't want to upset anyone.
Hypothetically, we can come back over land. I mean, we don't. It'd be ideal to sail back, but we don't have.
We don't mean to. We don't need to ruffle any feathers. Just
Would you take 180?
I feel like the price is about to go up.
I mean, we are doing part of the work.
200, 200, 200
Alright.
done. We'll pay you the 200. Thank you.
All right, and we're on.
Thank you for taking this voyage on such short notice.
Right.
Great impression on this tabaxi here. We're making.
Already regretting it. 100%. We had him. Could have charismaed it.
Okay.
We got 10 gold left.
All aboard. Let's go.
All right.
We do that.
All the money.
Yep.
So then,
Yeah.
that's that's just about all. Yeah.
All right. So, as you are,
We're dirt poor again.
you're
Really, this is a prime example of why we should not be given money. We cannot handle money.
Hey, I tried.
Terrible. All of you. You're all kicked
before we
out.
go anywhere, Scotty has the 2 health potions. It's like, who should get them? Either somebody.
Oh,
who's
by the way, actually we have 3.
Advantage.
oh,
3 health
Pull the
potions.
third one out of my
Wait, now
pocket.
we have 3.
Mm,
Guys, she had a 3rd one.
doubt.
I'm trusting.
Yeah, I had a 3rd one. Yes. Yeah, I had this one. Who wants to hold on to them then?
Either somebody who's squishy and is going to get hit a lot, or somebody who can quickly get to squishy people. Or someone who's
seems
most
to me
likely
like-
not going to die.
One
Spread it
should
out.
stay with multiple people just in case. They're valuable.
I mean, I'd be happy to hold on to mine. I'm not the toughest person out there.
Keep yours, little one.
For yours, so that makes sense.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it. Stuff it back in my pocket.
You guys take care of yourselves. Don't worry about me.
Okay. Corvina? On screen? Do you need a potion? Or should we keep one with the 2 people who probably won't go down in case they need to run and get to somebody?
One to
That might be a good idea.
Corvina. The other magic user, right?
Corvina.
Yeah, Corvina. I think.
Corvina, do you want one?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
All right, third one goes to you.
Sweet.
All right.
And Bjorn and I know you have them, so if you tell us where they are, we can rifle through your pockets and get to them if you fall down.
You will be robbed to death.
It's only right. That's how this game works.
Lovingly.
If you're unconscious.
You may get groped, but it will be in your favor.
Maybe. Maybe not.
We're just doing you a solid.
All right. So as you you take off, Anciency is we'll chat with Annabelle and would you I'm better at navigating if you want to helm the ship.
Sure. Yeah. I can do that, yes.
And then
I am proficient with water vehicles.
Nice.
so
Oh, we definitely need that.
So Anciency goes down to below deck to the and takes like the map that you handed over and lays it out, starts plotting the course, and then we'll start yelling up navigations and like adjustments to port and all that fun stuff. So
Cool.
what I need is for you to make your water vehicle check.
What skill would that be? What ability would that be?
Would that be under? I feel like that would be
Like,
because animal handling.
I don't know, wisdom?
Wisdom? Yeah, that's
Because
kind
that's
of
also like survival.
If you have
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
yeah, wisdom plus your proficiency.
Okay. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Really not bad. 19.
19.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
So you are able to like you
The new dice are treating me really well today.
so she's calling out the navigational directions, and it's almost as if at some point you start anticipating, like you guys get into a good groove and you start anticipating what she's going to say, and just based on like, okay, you caught a glimpse of the map. You didn't really study it, but like you have it enough that you're like, okay, I've got this, and it goes tremendously well. However, it is starting to get to be nighttime. So how do you guys want to handle traveling at night?
The stars exist.
They do, but are you all going to stay up? Or are you going to go in shifts? Or what are you going to do?
shifts
I know I
seem
need.
reasonable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could if
We
we're
all
doing
need to
shifts,
get
then
sleep.
I
Or
think,
many
I
of
think
us.
Annabelle would spend a lot of at least those hours before we need to rest, showing the rest of them who aren't super seasick what to do once she needs to take some rest.
Yeah.
But at least showing them this command means go do this thing. This command means go do that thing. This is how all of this works for when I have to go sleep.
Yeah.
And
I remember these things from my youth.
My time on the Viking ships. I'm just seasick this whole time, so I'm of no use. We've established my sea encounter.
I do my best to use my himbo muscles for good and help run the ship.
Hell yeah.
Standing dramatically at the helm, looking out and trying to spot sea creatures.
I have my hair blowing in the breeze.
Amazing.
so you'll need, for everybody to be able to get their long rest, you'll need to have 3 shifts going. And that, and you have Anciency to help with some of that too.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's pretty doable.
Yeah.
So.
Do you need us to decide on who goes when, or?
Yeah, so who would be first, who would be second, and who would be third?
It probably makes sense for me and Annabelle to be offset, only because we both have more coding
I was thinking that too.
experience.
Yeah, I think it would also make if I could maybe put me on the last one to kind of offset and correct anything that goes wrong. So I can go on the third.
Yeah, I can take the middle.
Do we still have one? Or
Well, you'll
I can take one if no one else wants to take one? Or
it'll
Do I harass
you have
Scotty
to
into
have 2 people to run the boat.
We paid this person to be up the whole time. We're not gonna let this cat person go to sleep, right? We're not paying 150 gold pieces for them to not do their job. It's an 8-hour shift.
This is why we should have had her bargaining.
Is that not right? What are we paying for?
We have to let her take a nap.
Yeah.
Not on my watch.
Also, you need 2 people to run the boat. You need to have 3 watches.
Oh.
So you need.
Okay. I can watch.
So even if she were to stay up the whole night, you still would need 1 more person to help with the boat.
I will harass Scotty into helping me. Heckle her.
I can help
I get
you
rid of
if needed. I just need to know what to do because I don't think I have knowledge.
Yeah, whatever makes sense.
I never.
We can just pair up as needed.
Yeah.
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 Then why don't you, Corvina, why don't the 2 of us go on do ours together, our shift together?
Yeah.
And then,
You guys do first.
or we're doing last.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
We just need 1 person on
the
each
Vikings.
shift in addition to the.
Yes. So you really
Right?
just if you're forcing the
Okay.
tabaxi to stay up all night, then yes, you need 1 person on each shift.
Poor tabaxi.
Well, I'll take the middle of the night, regardless.
And I'll take the end. But yeah.
So we
Y'all
need
can
1 person.
decide if you're gonna let the 2 guys.
Starter is what we need.
Yeah, we need a first shift.
Okay, in the middle of the night, I force Scotty to wake up, and I'm like, okay, we have to let the tabaxi sleep. We have to give her a nap.
So who's doing first
Going
shift?
to murder
I'm seasick, so it's not me. We've established my seasickness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that you're like, I'm not doing it. Tabaxi's doing
Hey,
it.
I paid somebody else to do this.
No, I love it.
I don't even want to be on the
So
ocean.
Corvina first shift then?
I can do
That's what we're left with.
Give up her face
Cool.
so she gets a little bit of leeway.
So
I have 0 knowledge in ship handling. I've always
that's fine.
been in ships.
She can help you.
Annabelle will try to teach you. Yeah, Annabelle will try to teach you as much as she can before she goes to sleep, and we'll hope that helps.
So
The sea serpent help guide me.
Yes.
Oh.
Actually, yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah. So,
There you go.
you can communicate with your serpent and let them know where you want to go. And so you're kind of just using the boat to follow. So what I'll do is say, make me a wisdom check with advantage.
I'm gonna go stick away and go.
17.
As far as you can tell, you have stayed on the path. I need you to also make me a perception check.
Okay. Oh. There is 14.
14. You don't really see anything out of the ordinary during your shift. It passes quietly. You're able to follow your serpent, and you're kind of like, this isn't so hard. Why are they all talking about how much skill they have with boats? I've got this. It's
But I'm
fine.
constantly communicating to the serpent. It can tell me whether or not there's anything going on underneath the water, right?
It can.
Okay.
And as far as you can tell, there's nothing.
Okay.
All right. Next shift.
Cool.
Is that, do you need me to roll the same wisdom?
Yes. You have proficiency in it. So
I have vehicle proficiency, assuming that also applies to boats
Yes.
because of my backstory.
yeah, add your proficiency to it.
Sweet. Okay, that is going to be a 14.
14. All right. You are able to hear the navigational calls and guide the ship accordingly. I need you to also make me a perception check.
Okay.
This is interesting.
That's going to be a 10.
10.
Awesome.
As far as you can tell, it's nothing.
Seems like a normal night.
Seems like a normal night.
Awesome at this. So good.
Troubling use of the word seems.
Yes.
Dungeon master stuff.
She's just gonna throw some dice behind the curtain. Pay no mind.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh boy.
So next shift.
All right. That's gonna be 16.
All right. You're able to there were a few, like, the trajectory was off a little bit, not much. You're actually kind of impressed by how much it's not off. You're like, oh, okay, maybe they yeah, maybe I could
Okay, all right.
I could maybe make a crew out of them. And yeah, so goes well, and make me a perception check.
Oh boy. 25.
Oh wow.
Oh my god.
Nice.
I rolled a 19.
All right.
Wow.
So, as you're approaching you are listening to the calls from Ancient Sea, and you're going towards the path, but you just split second see the rocks that you're about to run the boat on and are able to hard right and just near miss. So it looks like you're not actually going to be able to take the boat in through that direction. It's with all those rocks.
Annabelle's definitely gonna have to like take a second to just like gather herself, because like like.
And then
Very near miss.
Ancient C's like calling up, like, "What are you doing? Why
There
did
are
you
rocks.
turn?"
We can't go that way. We'll crash.
Is there like a rowable skiff thing or whatever you call it? Boat terms.
Yes. There is a rowboat.
The ship won't make it in.
And Ancient C climbs back upstairs to the deck.
And I'll point out
Deck.
where I saw.
Yep.
Nearly run into him.
All right. I'll make up some story. You can.
About lost rowboat? You lost your longboat?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Make some shit up.
Thank you.
Appreciate
We
it.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, she'll help you unhook the longboat and lower it down. It's gonna be a little tight with all of you because you're mostly not a small party.
I'll shrink down. I can shrink down a bit though to make it less tight.
Could the sea
I can ride
serpent
my
carry?
shoulder, and then Annabelle can ride on my shoulder.
It's also that.
Yeah. The sea serpent helps.
The sea serpent does help.
We're already down to like 4 in the boat, and then I can shrink down to like normal person size. Like I can shrink down to like Annabelle size. So there's plenty of room in this boat, is what we're saying.
Yes.
We can make it
The
work.
boat is just two
Yonder.
Vikings. at this
Yonder.
point.
It's gonna be 2 Vikings, and they're gonna be on each oar competing with each other.
Yeah,
Yes, they are.
and it's little one in whatever front, and me shrunk down as a little one in back. Like we're good. Yeah.
Alright.
Shouting out the directions like,
Yeah,
no,
let's do it.
oh, why low?
It's just gonna be me being like, no, we have to row at the same time, or else the boat goes in a circle.
Nope, we're going. It's a race.
Just-
Let's go.
Sea shanty, guys. You gotta sing a sea shanty.
Also, out of
We have to row at
curiosity,
the same
I know
time.
plenty.
who has dark vision?
Not me.
I do.
Oh. Nope.
That cave is real dark.
I
Torches.
think I have torches.
I mean, I have torches. Yeah.
I don't.
I have I have torches.
Also, if we give
I don't have a lot of anything.
if we give one torch to somebody who's not rowing,
I
then we
have-
should.
We're not in the cave. We're still on land, or like
Oh.
outside the cave.
Does the
Oh, I assumed that the cave had water in it. I'm sorry.
The cave
Perhaps
does
it's a
have
cave.
water in it.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, I have
Yeah.
10 torches, and there's only like 5 of us, so
Oh,
I think we'll be okay.
then those
on-
of us who aren't rowing can.
yeah, like we'll put a
Hold
torch on the
torches
front,
will be
torch on
good.
the back. Sea serpent
Yeah.
gets a torch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be good. That'll work.
Nice.
Can I have a question? I have true sight. Would that, or a tremor sense? Can that help with anything since we're inside a cave?
Ooh.
Probably.
Have something.
Roll? Should I roll then? For that?
When it. Yeah, you can go ahead and check for the inside, or the beginning of the.
I rolled a 17.
All right. At least on the kind of the initial entrance into the cave, there's nothing that's coming up. So, I'm looking for something real quick.
One of these days, I will roll a character with dark vision.
No, you won't.
Right.
You'll keep rolling humans.
Yeah, I'll keep rolling it.
Dragged.
All you need is a torch. You don't even need it. I like one of the little hobbit swords that lights up.
There we go.
I have a sword that lights up in another campaign. Worth it.
I also do, and I always forget about it. And
Yeah.
then they're like, "Everyone who has night vision," I'm like, "Oh shit, my sword."
Mhm.
Blind everyone with the night vision when you pull out the flaming sword.
Right?
All right. So, as you guys, with a Viking on each oar and on the back of a serpent, you begin your descent into the wet, dank cavern, home to maybe a sea witch.
Mm.
And
I'm gonna
that's
leave
where we're
Marty
gonna stop.
Jr. Oh, thank goodness.
Oh.
All right.
I'm leaving Marty Jr. and Bolin on the boat.
We'll catch up to you guys later.
So, guys,
Now I'm just gonna be like,
Their own
protect the
adventure.
rowboat.
Well, the Tabaxi
Meet it
needs
later.
someone to sail home with, right?
No, it's not on the Tabaxi boat. It's on the rowboat that we stole.
oh,
Taking
In the longboat. Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, they're protecting the longboat.
oh my goodness. Well, guys, I hope you had fun.
Fun.
it was fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah, this is great.
That was fun.
Great
Oh
job.
god, such a mess. We're gonna die next time.
Probably.
Maybe.
Let's do it.
Re-roll at the
Or we'll
break.
do some murder.
Yeah.
A little bit.
little murder.
So, if you guys want to hang out for a second, I'm gonna switch us over and whatnot, and then yeah. But guys, this was amazing. I hope you guys at home had fun. Yeah, we will see you again next Monday. I may boot up the stream on Thursday to just have like a D&D chat with anybody who wants to come and hang out and whatnot. Otherwise, thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank all of the people who played.
Hey,
Thanks,
Awesome.
everybody.
thank you
Yes, thanks all y'all.
Night, everyone.
for watching.
And we will
How many
see
people
you
were there?
next Monday.